few words about that perplexing word infinity and how unbelievably miraculous and amazing it is. And let's look at it just in a few simple ways. Here is one. What I'm going to do is imagine I'm going to draw a circle, just a simple circle. Can you see that circle? Is it dark enough? Now, this could be the Earth, it could be anything. It could be the sun, it could be Betelgeuse, one of the largest stars in our system. But let's look at it like this. You are here, this little dot is you, and you are looking at it. And the angle, as you look at it from your eyeball, goes to the side here like this, and to the side there. So this angle of vision at that circle is this wide. Now, if you move back to here, this much further back, now the angle of vision is, probably use a skinnier ruler. Look what happened to the angle of vision. Now, this is more acute than this, the angle of vision. The further you got away, the more acute. The more these two lines came together. Now, let's go all the way here, all right? And let me just look at what happened to the angle of vision here, all right? Now you see this is even more acute. These two lines are much closer together than these two lines here when you're close. Now look what's happening. These two lines are becoming more and more parallel the further away you get from this. Now imagine this point now being like 100 miles away from here. What do you think this angle would be? It would probably be, you probably couldn't even tell the difference between the two lines. Now, at infinity, these two lines would be perfectly parallel. So therefore, all circles are exactly the same size. Now, here's another thing about infinity, which is interesting, because infinity goes on into the microcosm. Infinity. Down in the microcosm, that is, up to the macrocosm. To consider how infinity starts. Does it start anywhere or does it stop anywhere? Does it go all the way to the microcosm and to the macrocosm? Is there a beginning? Is there an end to infinity? Well, let's look at it this way. There are two friends. Here's one friend right here, this entity, and here's the other friend here, this entity. Now they have a piece of cheese, and this is a big piece of cheese like that, you see. Now what they're gonna do is to start out, they're gonna cut this cheese in half like that, and then half of the cheese they're going to put away and save it for later. And this cheese here, they're gonna cut in half again, and my buddy gets half of it, and I get the other half. Now we still have that other piece of cheese. So here we are again with the other piece of cheese that was left over. We do the same thing. We cut it in half. One half goes away. We save that half right there. Of course it's getting smaller. And then this half that's left over, we cut it in half. You get one and I get the other. And then after that, we get the other leftover piece of cheese, which is of course smaller now. We cut it in half again. Half goes to save. This half goes to us. We cut this one in half and we each get one of those. And here comes the other one. We do the same thing with that one. This we're going to cut in half for each other. This one we save. So the one that we save, we cut in half and it gets smaller and smaller and smaller. But we only cut it in half. We never eat the whole thing. So how far down can we go? Now, I don't have a microscope to show you here. I don't have an electron microscope to go down to atomic size. But when can we stop cutting it in half? Where and when in infinity can we stop cutting it in half? That's it.